My name is Ellen. I currently work at ManTech International as a data engineer. And on a day-to-day, as a data engineer, I essentially build out a system utilizing Python code to collect data, process the data, and then transform it or package it in such a way that later on down the line, that data within a database can then be searched for within a database. Yeah, so when I first started out, I would say I knew I wanted to be in the tech field when I was in middle school. I found that it was very intriguing to sort of like solve problems, but I wasn't introduced to coding until I was in high school through a robotics class that my high school sort of offered. And then from there, I decided that, I thought I might wanted to do hardware, but then jumped to software because I was like, I'm not very good at circuits and electricity and all that. So, yeah, that was my path. But I've always had that interest in technology. Originally, I thought I wanted to sort of use my hands and utilize more of those like power tools to build stuff out. But then I, but then I realized that I'm not actually quite talented in building stuff out physically with my hands. So that's where I sort of looked at another path, which is coding. You just sit there and write scripts. And I think that to me was more mentally stimulating in the fact that it was, it's very rewarding to see that your code works and it compiles. Enjoyed working at ManTech because of the team that I currently have. I think it's very rare, at least coming out of college, to sort of land a position that would allow me to grow, but then also explore on my own in terms of what I want to do. Because I know coming out of college, I've studied machine learning, but I don't necessarily know if I wanted to, sit there and build models, or if I want to go the alternative route, which is to actually go out into the field and collect data. And I think ManTech does a very good job in terms of providing mentors for me to, you know, ask them questions and for them to provide guidance for me in terms of what their thoughts are and their career paths and how they sort of figure their way out into what they're doing now. I would probably say that don't be afraid of what you don't know. That lends you to explore more stuff, and it also lends you to that curiosity of being able to go in and sort of do it and to really discover it. I know from my own path, there are many things that I didn't know when I first started out. And even now in the workplace, since I'm working sort of in the field of artificial intelligence, which many people call AI these days, yeah, it's a fairly new field, and there are a lot of things that, even experts in this field is trying to figure out and, yeah, trying to discover for ourselves. So yeah, don't let what you don't know scare you off.